Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome on back. We're playing more stuff for Papa Barks today, which is raising money for ALS research and advocacy to get money for ALS tonight in North Carolina. They've got Quasimorph today. It came back out 1.0 last week, and I was meaning to play it then, but I was feeling a little tired that day, so I decided to postpone for next week. Yeah, I actually played this a long time ago, back in like October, so we want to start a new save today. Basically, it's a bit of a sort of a bit of turn-based strategy roguelike that came out like been around for a while, but it's finally hit 1.0. Yeah, turn-based cyberpunk RPG. I figured give it a shot since it just recently came out. It's new again, but let's try this out again. It's been a while since we played this game.
The history of humanity is written in tears and blood. Liars, tyrants, idealists. They all tried to bring happiness on the edge of a sword. We waited for liberation from the shackles of fate, and were ready to go through the last judgment for it. Not for the glorious death for the eternal kingdom, love, or the Lord, but for a way to step off the path of suffering. But when the apocalypse came, we shrugged our shoulders and started profiting from it as usual. The creatures lurking in the depths of space didn't seem scarier than our own world.
Oh, I find that funny.
Armed with the hope that the darkest hour comes before dawn, we try to survive until the first rays of the sun.
Yes, like there's big old sci-fi apocalypse going on, but the world's such a mess that, we barely care about it. And we're just like, how much money can we get off of this? So yeah, the thing Jane here's talking about, this is from like the prequel, the game, which is like one part prequel, one part demo called Quasimorph End of Dream. This is basically the prequel with the genre here. During the Ancom mission on Venus, you awaken the Quasimorph taking Techlin. These Quasimorphs are still in the world now, which is weird. News is nothing about our involvement. Once more, these insist they're fabrication and claim that Techlin had provocation by civil resistance. And we're going to focus on time recover for what to do next. And yeah, this is where this is supposed to be like a tour mission. We're just running through real quick because it's been a little while. Yeah, I just want to remember everything how to play this game since it has been a bit. Yeah, civil resistance, gotta clean those guys off. Yeah, I'm not sure when exactly we'll see the Quasimorphs, but actually, okay, you can use laws and stuff. Okay, I have to actually use the keys. Yeah, let me quickly. There's a little video I saw a while ago which sort of explains what the Quasimorphs are. It was from what's his name? Seth, I think his name is. Let me see if I have it up here. It was in Firefox. Let me just bring it up real quick and make sure it shows up. There we go. Yeah, let me have Seth, or what's his name, explain what the Quasimorphs are real quick.
Sometimes the most accurate answer is the schizophrenic one. The setting of Quasimorph stems from the esoteric metamythos of Daniil Andreev.
Is it not showing it? That's weird. The video. Like, it's just still stuck in this one picture here. It's weird. All right. Actually, let me do display capture. That should work a bit better right now.
1. The setting of Quasimorph stems from the esoteric metamythos of Daniil Andreev in his book Rose of a World, which describes Shadanakar, or the systems of parallel worlds connected to Earth. These concentric layers are Brahmfuturas, the superimposition, influence, and overlap of which formulate together to create existence. At least I think so. Quasimorph is an intruder stepping in from another reality, and unfortunately, the veil between worlds is weakest between your chest cavity.
Yeah, so that's basically what's going on here with these alien invaders and where they're from. Pretty interesting. I didn't know that's actually where they came from, but always cool to learn sort of weird stuff about like that, where all these things come from. Anyway, let's go get these civil resistance guys off our boat. Let's see. Got some containers here. Let's see if we've got any stuff to grab. Okay, leave 10 head to the elevator. Anything in our storage locker? Here's all the good stuff. Pistol, some bullets, a tactical vest which lets us carry stuff and makes it easier to reload if we put bullets in there, actually. I'm pretty sure that's what it is if you have unlike the hotbar here. Tactical backpack for more inventory space. How's the shirt compare to our other thing? That's, let's see, toxic and electricity, I think that is. Yeah, I think that'll be a bit better since we're going to be dealing with bullets. Sneakers, let's see, 2, 3. Oh, we don't need hat shoes on. Let's get those on so don't go running around like Die Hard and get our feet all injured. Medical supplies, medical supplies. Medical supplies and some jeans, which again are good for stuff we're going to be dealing with, so we'll put those on. And I think that's everything, so let's get moving. Okay, T-shirts or mission stats for quick evacuation, but that's not going to help us out right now. And the character right now is Francis Wright Daly. The scout from his class is the Scouts of Hades, apparently. You can see all the stats here and various little perks he can get as he does stuff. Like, for example, if he walks around with a lot of food, he can get this, which helps him lose less food. Believe it's, yeah, that bar there. So, alright, let's go find where these guys are. Okay, elevators or stairs to move around. We're gonna start with the med bay first. Sounds like a plan. Now we can get patched up. We accidentally shoot ourselves, get shot down there. Yeah, remember, health reaches 0, die, obviously. Our pain threshold reaches limit, we lose 1 AP. And damage can hurt or cause injury or limb loss. And that's the pain threshold right there. Okay. Looks like we got a new that we gotta fix. Let's see. Medkit to right and fix injured body part, which is, let's see. Okay. Oh, and I got infection too. And he's a sorbent antibiotic. And those are right here. In extreme place, you can do an amputation if I have a sharp object. That we probably don't want to use that right now. Because, you know, we're still pretty early on, we don't want to lose our arm this early on. It'd be pretty bad. Or, you know, leg. Alright. And it's the auto dock, which we can use for wounds or infection as charges. Which you can recharge via standard batteries. Don't have any right now, though. Oh, and we got our first enemy. Then let's see. Okay, good. Yeah, we can click on loot. We'll get to them in a second, as soon as we make sure to grab everything else. More splint and anti-frostbite tablets. I'm guessing for like ice-based injuries, because those are a thing that can appear in the game. What do you have? More ammo, definitely. Red front, which I think is, I can't tell if the third one is slashing, maybe? We'll take them for now, at least. Sneakers. We have a bit more than our tactile in this tactile vest, but we'll keep this one we have for now. And the crick will have like a sidearm, I guess. You also have like little buffs at the bottom. You can see like there, like Hydra can do knockback. Effective range is basically guaranteed, but hits are never critical. And it passively gives crit chance other equipped weapons. So yeah, it sounds like this one is a bit worse overall, other than being a bit quicker and less scatter and faster to reload. Speaking of which, let's do that right now with our main gun. What else can we grab up here that might be helpful? Okay, nothing else here. And yes, you can check the toilet, because I think that's like some stuff you can use for crafting or something. Alright, let's head to the arsenal and try and get some good guns going. Yeah, when melee weapons have different damage types and armor resistance resistance types. Yeah, like for example, our guns do blunt damage. What if imagine it does more piercing damage, but I don't know. Tree load, press R. You have 2 weapon slots you can do with pressing S, so we can go fist gun. Also, each gun has different fire modes, like this one does 4 damage, press more scatter, while single fire is more accuracy. Alright, here's where the good stuff is. Nice, got ourselves a helmet. Help us a laceration and plasma, apparently that is. Okay. Here's something a bit bigger. Let's see, what do I want to get rid of for now? How about... This is actually better defense-wise than our t-shirt, so probably go with that for now. Oop. I think I actually dropped it somewhere. Where to go? There it is. You know, some of these into rags so we have a bit more space. Okay, so this requires 2 slots, I think, to wear. So we'll put some more ammo down here. And put the shotgun in our backup slot. Less range, obviously only like 3 tiles and can only be loaded one at a time, but definitely strong stuff. And a Gallant, which is... looks like it's weaker compared to our pistol, I want to say, so we'll keep our tactical pistol for now. I haven't covered make harder enemies hit us. You want to shoot some other enemy, hold shift. Okay. We have barrels to blow up. And if you catch fire, there's some water here we can use. Which I'll grab right now. Yep. Here's a guy. Okay. There we go. Now they're running out and on fire. Take some pot shots. There we go. Okay. Luckily, this is going to blow up our own ship, though, at least. And to the right, we can select the attack mode to see the pros and cons of each. Yep. Shown out a bit ago. Alright. Let's try and leave the fire burn out while we keep checking everything. Because, yeah, obviously don't want to catch fire ourselves. More ammo. We've got a Greyhound, which is just good for cold, which we don't really need. And I'm just going to tear these up to get some extra rags. We can use these stabilized wounds, even though it isn't great for infections. And disassemble everything else just for some extra parts. What about this less burned one? Also, you can check out their body to look at their stuff to see like damage they've gotten. And you can actually chop off their body parts if you want for like meat and stuff. Because, you know, this is like the anarcho-capitalist future, so, you know, morals are definitely more out the window here than they usually are. Yeah, that's how I usually hear a lot of people describe the game with how this world is. Alright. Okay, now we still need an engine room, so let's head down there. Okay, so I'm gonna throw grenades in the machine run again. I'll do them later. Use some of the vest slots. Use hotkey by clicking. Alright. Yeah, I've got some gear for this final fight here, so let's get the turret. And some grenades. That's what we're gonna need for this last little wave here. Okay, coal nodes and barricade themselves the upper compartment. Get ready for battle. Use cover, don't play here. We got turrets and mines. Use the context menu. So let's see. We'll put it here. Oh, there's more stuff here. Okay. We got mines too. Okay, let's try and put some of those out as well. Okay, can't put in the doorway, it looks like. Good. So we'll do that. Or no. Okay, those are grenades. Whoops. I do not want to use the grenades on there. Okay, so I can't actually use them on the... Oh. There we go, it's time. Alright. These guys all got their shotguns, so we'll get... So we'll go for them. I'm lucky hitting them from distance is doing some damage, like contusions and stuff, so those are good. Alright, here they come. And yeah, walls can get damaged by like Gatling guns and such. That's something to also keep in mind as well. You can break stuff apart if you're careful or not careful enough. Ooh. These guys are pretty strong against blunt, it looks like, but... We're gonna take some good pot shots. Oop. Here goes that mine. Okay, this guy's just got a middle pipe, so we can easily snipe him down. I'm not sure I'm gonna be hit there, but... Alright, here comes another one. Is that all of them? Yeah, your world's about to change when I blow your head off. There you go. Anything else? How's it looking? Oh, it's out of ammo, okay. That wall's in the way. Gonna have to wait for you to come on out. You've also got a pistol, so let's go with rapid fire, try and get some injuries off on you. Oh, you do have ammo left. Okay. Ooh, nice stun on them. And I think one more shot should do it. Well done, Frank. All invaders eliminated. See you in the bridge. Yep, taking minor damage. Won't actually functional cutting a crew though, so we can do whatever we want and go wherever. You know, I actually get to like this is like the stuff we've kept over from the mission, it looks like. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of extra stuff for because this is also kind of like Bannerlord in a way or whatever, like one of those caravan games where you're like a mercenary. So we'll drop the rest of our stuff off. Now. And let him hang on to these for now. Yeah, you can see all the stuff. You got like army knives, pistols, a tactical tomahawk, some more pistols, an SMG, police baton, and various ammo for some of these weapons here. Armor and repair kits for various things. A lot of medical kits, food and data chips. I guess you can like okay. Alright. Yeah, we can do this change set contracts ring, but you know, honor's lost, everything's lost, honor preserved, everything preserved. Grimfig or the shop Paul launches Rogue City. Most likely the Silver Resistance Sub Training Center transshipment point there. Before we start chasing money, you should probably stick a red hot poker in the Red's asses. Say that, but it is a 5-star difficulty. Let's see. And the screen change operator goes on a mission. They check for their combat skills, which is basically their clats, and equipment issued to the fighter. You can choose if you want to go to mission. Yeah, includes those who survived and those that get rebuilt because they died. You'll have the parameters and talismans. Let's see, we have. Oh, it doesn't actually save like the thing there. You can't start to see like their base stats here. Like, first he's got some healthy and good melee. You know, also kind of tanky it looks like, with 12 resistance. His ability ignores infections, does more damage at low health. And Victoria seems like a bit of a sniper stealth character with weapon range and enemy attention span. While the main guy is good at carrying stuff and keeping his weapons healthy. Let's go with Isabella at first. And for class, let's see. Yeah, each class is a set of past military conflicts and high experience special forces. The past abilities and trigger abilities are activated in certain conditions. Yeah, Scouts of Hades is our basic one, which has like ignores infection, the thing that Isabel already has. Resistance and durability, training, which reduces calorie consumption, better shooting accuracy, all damage, which activates whenever they take damage. Better crit chance when you kill something. And more AP when you hit dodge an attack. Eclipse blades is, let's see, they also get benefits from mutation. They can dodge better. Less when sprinting. Regen and pain regeneration if you get a wounding injury or damaging wound. Good at knife fighting, cannibalism. Because yes, again, that is a thing in the game. And Carnage. I think then both Eclipse Blades is good for Isabella. And now equipment. Don't forget ammo, food, and medical supplies. And remember, if they die, all the items you have are lost. So, and evacuation should only happen when we complete the mission or find something valuable like a new consciousness chip. Which again is basically the thing which lets us make it get like a new character, I think. I'm gonna go with, let's see. I feel like the tactile tomahawk as well as a Hydra 12 sounds good. And what do you use for those? 9mm bullets. As armor, we're gonna go with some, how about green jacket, some jeans, and what? Okay, just some common boots. Those will work. And go with some bag and vest for your stuff. And a balaclava for bit of resistances, especially get chilly out there. And medical supplies and food. Definitely gotta go with these. Like canned food, chunks and jelly. What kind of chunks? Who knows? What else do we want to get? I think we're immune to infections because of our things, so I don't think we need that. So I think we're going to be good. And also ignore the things that say Quasimorphosis on them. That's not going to be important in this area right now. But yeah, it turns out smoking cigarettes can help you keep the demons at bay. It's not it's not an alcoholism, it's called keeping the world safe from eldritch beings. Oh well. I think we're good for now. We're going for a fairly light build, I guess. You know, just cutting things up and shooting things. Because we're currently pretty basic so far, so we kind of get away with this now. Alright, let's start. Yeah, now she's telling us that, hey, you could have taken a contracting. Yes, I get that. But let's see. Sometimes message flash espionage terrorists are accumulating weapons with their liberation jungle. So let's just find time spent here. We'll get revenge and profit. Get your anti-space defense complex and destroy it. And after that, the pilots direct a magnum to cargo dock and roads city to load up everything lying in there. Sounds like a plan. Now time for first official mission. Let's go. Alright, several ways to solve this problem. Main elevator, which has a lot of people there, and a bypass route via the stairs and warehouse level. So yeah, definitely try that one, it sounds like. Alright, what do we got here? Terminal here? What's this say? Okay, just some propaganda about how this is turns to the benefit of the working people and all that. Ishtar, okay. Alright, we do have the axe as our main weapon. I have to make sure we have it equipped right now. Okay, I think we can actually see if like some of these storage has stuff in it. And if you don't notice, I'm making sure we have all our AP before you open the door, because it's not fun to open up a door and have someone shoot you the second you step through it, you know? Alright. Yeah, I think what you're supposed to like see if some of these containers have stuff in them. There's something. Poppy straw. I think we can use those for crafting or selling. Because there's going to be some of that later on, but we don't have it right now. And again, just pay no mind to that thing about Absentia. That's not going to be important for right now. You know, it's not like the galaxy's doing some space horrors. Workbench. Yeah, I can do actually crafting in the stage with if you get the right materials. But we're not really using any of these right now. Ooh, management unit for all this stuff. Industrial goods, and I think you can like build stuff for your thing, but let's see. Let me take a look at that. Okay, don't think I actually gave us any levels for our stuff, sadly, because we didn't actually use it. Have those. That wasn't the brightest move on my part. Ah, well. Alright, scanners, let's see. Yeah, if you see like the red dots, those are enemies. That's the elevator and those are the stairways, so we do want to try and go to the stairs, it said, so let's try and do that. But you know, first I want to try and grab as much loot as I can, because you know how it is in these games, you gotta collect everything and just, you know, be a little loot gremlin. Alright. Let's see. But yeah, I hope folks have been having a good week so far. I've had some pretty exhausting Wednesday playing Fields of Mysteria, the Link's Awakening with Macropika, and then doing some big walk with the group. Uh-oh. We got company. There you are. An ordinary cologne who does all the dirty work. It's got a chainsaw blade, yikes. Let's see, what can we do? Damage mod, 2 strikes with more accuracy but less damage. Yeah, I went with that one just for the off chance we get some damaging wounds. So let's take a better look at your stuff here. Handyman, which has more blunt and pierce, which I think we're going to be seeing more, so let's go with that for now. People's Front, which provides a lot of armor, but it's pretty heavy. You can see based off our equipment how much it hurts our like dodge and chance of calorie consumption. Like now it's like 25 and 2 kilocals. But we'll wear some heavy stuff for now. So we do have some food we can eat. Or, if we're really hungry, yummy. And remember, this actually gives us that cannibalism perk. And our immune to infections, so we can just chop them up with our axe if need be. And let's grab a little bit more since we have a lot of space on there. This does hurt our axe's durability as well, so we do have to be a bit careful about that, but...
I'm just here to do my job.
Uh-oh. Injuries and comments. Looks like an injury, and we've got... Oh yeah, the disc saw throw, that's pretty nasty. Because it can cause amputations. Alright, so let's see your injury. Laceration, scratch, self-healing, so it looks like it'll be okay, it says. Just judging by what it's saying. Alright. Gonna get a bit closer or what? Alright. Okay, I want to see if they would actually get closer to... Alright, we have one more turn left, so we'll move back. There we go. Get right in range, now we can get them. Alright, robot parts. But yeah, if these things has a good chance could cause amputations. And they ricochet, so you could like shoot at a wall and have it bounce back at you and cut your arm off. Not exactly fun. And these are broken, so no point in using those. And a strike. We'll get rid of, what do I want to get rid of for now? I want to keep the robot parts because I know some of the stuff is actually useful for like crafting upgrades. Engineering repair kit, that does seem helpful for like healing, so we'll keep that. Alright. And right, where was everyone? Again, we have this computer here. Okay, so it looks like we're going to head this way now, because this is where the stairs are going to be. And that's where they suggest we should go instead. So we'll head that way. But yeah, that whole big wall lab was a lot of fun hanging out with all the people on the Fortify team. A lot of cool folks in there, like Hero Corgi, who's like the leader of the team, Liberty, who I remember seeing them at Anther, New England one year. I think a year ago it was. And a lot of other cool folks. And you should definitely go check out that VOD if you played. We had a lot of fun with it. Just walking around being goofy and trying to solve those communication-based puzzles. And inevitably getting lost, because that's how the game is kind of sometimes. Water bottle. I'm not going to drink it, though, because... open it. And it's just a bathroom. With a water bottle. I'm not sure if it's just like, you know, we're filling up a water bottle from the sink, or... if it's the case, just like we're getting... Okay, we can scroll this like this. That's good to know. Okay, looks like we may have to go down this way to get further, so we'll do that then. But yeah, it was a fun time. Definitely go check out the VOD, because it only has been doing great. Only 2 views so far, and I I'm surprised, to be honest, 'cause I thought games like that would get more people watching. Since like the big
I'm
game.
just here to do my job.
Alright. You've got a tactical axe and you've got a beating glove. Okay, sure, focus melee guys. Yep, step back a bit just so we can get them there. Okay. I got a frag grenade, it looks like. Makeshift one even. Might be good to grab that. We can drop our our balaclava, I guess, sure. And we got Molotov cocktail and some energy ammo. Oh, hello? You're also a worker, so let's step back and wait for you to get in range. There you are. You just got like a scorpion pistol. Ooh, that was a 95 you missed there. There we go. Yeah, an important thing to do is to make sure, look if you can see what their speed is, because you can really help with tactics if you know how their speed is going to be like. We've got a robotic body part. Ranged accuracy, melee accuracy, some dodge debuffs. I guess I just got a short pipe from that. I'm cutting out that body part. Interesting. Alright, let's get a bit more food in us, so... This almost does make us hungry. Part we want to get rid of for the... There we go. Yeah, it sounds like we want to go to the right if we want to get to the stairs. Yeah. Medical supplies, some other equipment there. So yes, that's definitely a good place to go. And someone's yelling at Ishkar for all this stuff. Wanting more call nodes. Alright. Yep, some infighting among the Silver Resistance. And a bathroom, okay. Let's sit down then. Yeah, it's definitely more viable to go like melee in the early game before or guns start showing up. Like start getting bigger. That's... Now someone else named Leia is yelling at Ishkar again. Let's see. Empty room here. Good. That's good. And we've got some guys here. One with a shotgun and one with a, we've got like a optical suppressor, stun immunity but vision range. Okay, so that like flashlights in your arm. You've got no knockback and low weight Wampy are weaker and can't run. Oop. I was trying to close the door. Oops. Alright, they probably see us now, so... Let's bring out the gun and take a few shots. Oh, that crate's in the way. Oh, okay, now they stop moving. Now the door's closed. I guess it's on a timer? Are they coming or are they not? Well, if you guys are gonna come say hi, I'm gonna go my own way again. Let's take a look at that in a sec. An assault rifle and it's an AZ-96. No, I might want to reload this thing because we have some, we can put the ammo in here. There we go, now we have a bit more spare room for stuff. Question is, what do we want? Okay, this uses 42 bullets, and this is 797, so we don't have either of those. We'd have to just rely on whatever we have in here. And this is... I think I'll take the War Echo for now, because that seems pretty helpful. Oh, hello. What these guys got? An industrial nail gun. And another industrial nail gun. Alright. They're not moving my way, so let's take a shot at one of these guys.
We've got work to do.
Alright. Yep, you guys do have work to do. And that work involves running. Alright. Doesn't seem like he knows where we are yet. Just based off the question mark. He did take some damage, so... Oh, here's someone. Got yourself a cricket. Okay, investigating, so they don't know where they're yet. Now they will. What do you got yourself? Resistances, but less dodge. Kevlar stomach, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just moving back each time just to potentially avoid getting shot at. But some of those guys are a bit faster, so they can still hit me. What's this? Military parts, bean mass, which is an interesting name for it. They also drop like the can when they eat it, which is kind of nice for us. I'm not sure if there's a way to get out those implants out. I imagine there is, but I'm not sure. And what's this? Painkiller tablets? Okay. Some general action drugs. Alright. We don't really need this kit right now since we don't really have robots. I think we'll go for just take the painkillers just in case. Got nails for the nail gun. And military parts, which I think are good for something, but I'm not sure how... Oh, how are you looking? Okay, you're like a doctor type. Alright. I think defending these are gonna go after me, I think. You know, like you're defending the space is what it's saying, so... Let's try looking back up here. Alright. Go for spray hit both these guys. Okay, good. Got a wound on this guy and the other one's dead. Oh, you're slow, so we can actually like do a bit of juking. Alright. That is a deep wound to the chest. Damage per turn, you're actually losing food and can't eat food because your stomach's opened up. That's gotta be painful. Just like your stomach's so badly hurt that you're just leaking food from it. It did say he's hurt, so I think when he comes around here, yeah, the more he moves around with that stomach, the more hurt he's gonna get because of the damage per AP he takes. We got chemtrails. Not sure what those are for. Not the shotgun or anything like that. Anyway, we'll just take a big bite out of him. Num num num. What about your friend? What's he got? Just a pipe? And right, that foot body part. Okay, nothing up here it looks like, so we're gonna have to head back the other way then. Oh yeah, I was trying to remember what we're doing exactly next week for pop-up arcs. Like, let's see. Like, tomorrow I got our Poke game and some Lunars on Sunday. Oop. You've got the nail gun. And we are right in range of getting hit by the Oop. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna need to get that fixed. So we're gonna need to get you out of here. Okay, good. Where is our health? We've got to splint up that fracture. And is this gonna keep hurting us until we get it fixed? Oh, that's why I couldn't do anything. We were running, so we couldn't actually get that patched up. Oh. What do you have? Okay, you got a jackhammer. And you moved 2, so we'll move back here and wait for you to get in range. Or better yet. Ooh, nice shot. Oh, well, I shot their arm off with that gun. Nice. And yeah, next week the big things are Civ 5 come on the 11th. We're going to be playing a few of the folks like Mark Barks. It's going to be fun. Hey, Eviscerator, welcome on in. Thanks for the raid. We're just playing Quasimorph today. This came out like a week ago in 1.0. So I thought I got to play it since I was meetings to play it then before, but I got tired for that day. So yeah, I hope you had a good stream with Beast of Reincarnation. I did hear about that one. I think the main thing I was hearing, I haven't like followed a ton, but I know some folks talk about how like the captions were very small in that game. Oop, what do you got? An SMG, alright. In that case, let's get firing first. Okay. What do you got? Shoulder piercing, slightly infected, and some deep wounds. Yeah. In that case, let's get back here quickly. Hide and cover. What's going on with her health? Okay, bleeding. Okay, in the stomach, so we gotta get that fixed up in a sec. But yeah, I heard it is cool though. Okay, that should do good for now. Yeah, this game's been around for a little bit, but just came out into early access like yesterday. Ooh. Okay, actually, like, clothes just shows in like white if it boosts our newer things, so that should boost our level. There we go. Special changing game from English to Japanese when booting up. Yeah, that'll do it. These use 42 bullets. Okay, we can use these then. Let's reload that gun then. And where was the other ammo we dropped? Yeah, it's definitely been fun. This has definitely been a fun one so far. I've needed to play more of it over the years, but I've been busy with other stuff. Yeah, true. Different languages really do make things a bit harder if you don't realize you haven't switched. Smoke grenade, a geoscanner, scientific good, barter item. Okay. Oh yeah, it got worked. But yeah, take care of it, sir. I hope you have a good work day. I think I can do the workbench with the stuff I got. I can like make a duffel bag, which gives you more space but hurts your inventory, your weight modifier. Shiv, some guns, some Molotovs, makeshift guns. The shame about these is that you usually don't have all the stuff with you on a mission, but we'll figure out a way to get some of this stuff. Like, yeah, I'm tempted to like grab a duffel bag so I can carry it, but I don't want to hurt my weight modifier since we are kind of a dodgy class, or you know, more like a lightweight melee class. So we'll have to wait on that, I guess. Oh, each bench has stacks for it. Okay, now I see. I only noticed that. I thought you used like a single stack whenever you do that. Okay, whoops. So let's take this data here, because that seems kind of valuable. And yeah, so I was saying the main thing we're doing next week is Civ 5. We're going to be playing Pop with Mark Barks himself and a few other folks. Ooh, what's this? A shaker. Oh, grenade launcher. Fun, but probably not the kind of weapon you're using. And I think we saw this message from Leia before. It's Ishkar, or whatever his name is. And then on the, what day did I say it was? Oh yeah, the 13th we're going to be playing Peak as well, with crowd control. That's... I forget what time we said it was. Let me look it up while I get some water real quick. Let's see, it was... Looks like from noon to 4. It looks like, judging, it says 9 to 12 p.m. Pacific, so probably noon to 4. And that's gonna be an exciting one because they just announced that they are gonna release the final biomes for that area, the Gloom and Citadel, and that's the one that gonna replace what's basically the original finale of that big old volcano. So that's gonna be something exciting to check out. We just gotta hope that the crowd control is gonna be kind enough to let us actually get up there. As you know, crowd control can give, can take at any time. Alright, let's see. We've got, what can we make here? Frag grenades, some repair kits for repairing your weapons. Cool. Definitely got the materials for that, so we can, like, fancy up our knife again. Long blades and short pipes. We can also get some bionic parts as well, which is cool, but they do have their, like, upsides and downsides, it looks like. So definitely more iffy on if we want to use those. But you know, if you do get amputated in the field and needs a new body part, I guess it could be something. And this looks like the medical room. Okay. We can make a lot of stuff for healing stuff, like a first aid kit, which is basically a very good healing thing for just about anything. Splints, bandage, Dr. Jones surgical kit. Which sounds like it's going to be I think better. Mustard plaster for doing a throat ice wounds, it looks like. Which again, I think are a thing for like a specific sort of gun. Glass, could use that for crafting, but I don't want to have to carry that around. We've got more important looking stuff on hand. And I'm still a bit of a beginner at games, so I don't exactly know like what the best sort of things to gather are. Okay, this room looks clear, so what do we got in here? Containers, okay. This room is clear, and what about this one? Okay. More clear looking rooms. Let's see, a terminal is talking about real world counterintelligence agents. Oop. Yeah, damn. Chair keeps rolling over the microphone cable so it gets stuck. Yeah, just worried about RealWare because there's a lot of big companies in this world that are just vying for control. It's like I was joking about this game being like some sci-fi anarcho-capitalism thing going on where, you know, corporations rule the galactic solar system fighting each other. Alright. Nothing in these crates. Alright. Okay, there's the mini-map. That's cool. Thought I could only exit out the main thing. I'm not seeing how I'm supposed to get down from here, though. They did say it's like a side entrance, didn't they? Oh, no evacuation. I thought that was like the exit button. Not exit from the mission, I mean exit from the menu. Oh, there's a room up here I haven't checked out. Let's go there then. Oop. Phone buzzing. Oh, apparently I want to go for a boat ride. Gotta tell I'm busy right now. Oh well. It's fine. I mean, the boat's fine, but I'm not kind of where it sometimes feels like it's too much effort to keep it around and all, like maintain the docks and the dock and all that. Okay, so nothing in there. Yeah, they made it sound like there's supposed to be like a way down from here, but I'm not seeing it. Well, we do have at least some more ammo and stuff now, so let's get moving. I do want to get some more food soon because we're getting hungry. Need to go chop up some bodies for it. Or just, you know, eat some stuff, but we have the we're immune to infection, so we can just eat human meat at any point without penalty. Okay, you are. What's your speed? Slow. And you're just a guy with a shovel. Alright. Alright, nice hit. Alright, you got a package AR to like make yourself get yourself a robot ally. That's cool, but we need some food. Ooh, weapon parts. You can use that to repair this, but it does permanently hurt the durability. You can see like the -10 max there. So what else can we chop off from you? Alright. Actually get his Antonella right now, just like, you know, someone to help you out with the mission. Since I don't think we're gonna be able to carry them around with us. And again, I'm not like 100% sure if you can keep this stuff afterward. Oop. Pardon me, robot. We've got some people to kill. Right over to the left here. We do have a grenade at least, so we can chuck that if things are get too nasty. Barrels to nothing. Storage. Yeah, I know, there are lots of people there. I'll be careful, I got a robot with me. And one grenade at least, so let's see. Okay, we can see one now. This is one of the Gatling guns. Very slow, so... What do you got, a digger? Okay. Alright, get at him, robot. Actually, how good can I throw with these grenades? Like here? Yep, alright. Go get him, robot. That sounds like it did some damage. Okay, the auto door's broken. Oh, my robot died. Whoops. Oh, I used both my grenades there? Oops. Okay, gasoline the digger. And some broken stuff, looks like. Alright. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. If I stand here, I'll be at risk of getting shot by the turret, which seems worse, so... Move down here, move back up. Give him a cut. Alright. Yeah, this colonel's taking a good beating. We might want to move a bit further back. And get some bullets flying as well. Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to go for a few shots to get some damage over time on these guys. There we go. Oh. And yeah, they're letting us know that we're getting enemies can throw grenades as well, so we're gonna have to head back the other way, it looks like now. If we don't want to get blown up, of course. And I don't. Ow. Okay, that was a little bit more... They had a bit more range than I thought. Oh. And yeah, it turns out when you get used skills, it causes us satiety, which is also pain. That we're in the middle of a fight, so we can't really afford that right now. Alright. Now we can get our food going. Oh, we hurt our stomach's hurt, I think, so we can't use it. That's it. Okay, yes. Let's see. Deep piercing wound. Okay, there we go. Should be able to eat now in a bit. Just needs to heal up. Alright, there we go. Okay. Price is averted for now. We only have 10 bullets in our War Echo, whatever that is, so. How are things looking out here? Doors closed. Ooh, more 42. Nice, need those. And some lads as opposed to lays. Yep, chips for that little lad, for the little lad in your life. Alright, let's actually take a look at the gun, see if anything's better. Let's see. I think everything here looks alright compared to our gun. We'll stick with this one. We've got a minor injury to the knee, but we don't. It says it's going to be self-healing, so I think we'll be fine. I'm assuming. Oop. Alright, got a gun here. Let's. Ooh, damn! That thing just blew through there. Alright, that one's gonna be far away, so we're gonna need to reload a bit and then sprint close and fire. Alright. I hope we can get some good parts on it, like, let's see. Dodge isn't gonna be that important for this, because turrets aren't really capable of dodging as far as I can tell. Like, I mean, if this thing can't just, like, get up and do some fancy backflips, then I'd be pretty surprised. Still having trouble seeing this, which is weird, but... In that case, let's maybe try and go for some single shots on it. Ooh, nice hit. That sounds like it did something. Okay, got it. Yeah, we can technically cannibalize these sort of parts as well, like printed circuit boards. Okay, I'm not sure how much of stuff I'm going to be able to like carry around with me to later on, but all right. Control center time. All right, full of fighters. House scanners registering spikes or endocrine system. Some kind of madness. Maybe going to bypass them. Pay attention to technical quarters and ventilation shafts. And yeah, I did pick up some technically heavier weaponry. Not like a machine gun or anything, but definitely a bit stronger than usual stuff. Oop. Grenade out. Okay, yeah, it looks like it does have some decent range on it. Blunt and piercing to our stomach. Ouch. Or body, which is like... Yeah, it's like there's 3 parts of the body. The chest, the body, and the stomach, which are apparently 3 separate entities. Alright, let's see. Last, that's blunt and piercing. So let's go with the splint for that one. Is there option on healing still? I thought we medicated it, but I guess need to... Yeah, I guess there's like a chance of actually healing as opposed to actually fixing it. So it requires some more medicine. You coming, buddy? Yeah, he's a fast one as well, so that's going to be a bit of a worry. Oh, what do you hit there? Okay, we're fine. It's just a bit of bleeding. We can live. Probably gonna need to go with a bit more spray on this guy, because we're not hitting him that well. Oh, and our gun's broken. Shit. Oh, hi. You got a gun on you? No? Okay. That's not great. Right, we do have our backup gun. Okay, we can use that. And what's the ammo on it? Ooh, we got a turret. Okay, that's gonna be a bit danger. Oh. Okay, glass can block your vision. Don't always consist of harmless water vapor. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm not sure what kind of turret that is, but we do not want to be around it. Okay, that is a... Oop, didn't mean to reload. Shit. Okay, Okay, got some good shots on him at least. Okay, don't panic. We can do this. Just a bit of a goof, but not a deadly one. Oh. Okay, oh geez. You're back here. Okay. You are looking bad with the shoulder fracture, thigh, and other stuff. Okay, good, good. We got him. How's your health looking? Piercing, piercing, piercing. Okay. We're fine, we'll live. We should live at least. How's our food looking? 550? Okay. Our axe is getting damaged, but still looking okay. Oop, didn't need to disassemble everything like that all of a sudden. Whoops. Oh well. Repair that gun for now. I'm not sure if we're going to use it forever, but I want to have it around since it does do a bit better than our basic gun, it looks like. Oop. Thought I heard a door opening there. Let's check. Okay, yeah, you're pretty slow, so we can... As long as you stay far away from me, you can't hurt us. Oh geez, hello. Put down the saw gun. Now we're just gonna carefully snipe this thing far away where it can't get close to us. Alright, good. Okay. That could have been bad. Oh, I just realized we're actually low on the ammo for the ore echo, so we're just gonna go for these. Oh, the server station. I think that's what we're after here for. In that case... Yeah, don't worry, game. I know about how guns work. Okay, I'll correct this blows up if you hit it, so let's not get too close. Here we go. Okay, request evac and get to the elevator. We'll do that in a sec. I want to try and get some loot real quick. I'm sure this guy's has some cool things in here. Yeah, to make up for the all the interest they caused me just a few minutes ago. Oh, you've just got a spade, so we're fine if you get close up and personal.
Just begin to leave, and again, battles are everywhere.
What was that? Bagels are everywhere? If that's the case, I'd probably join you guys. Bagels are awesome. And more sleeping quarters with nothing in them. There you are. There's got the nail guns, so right in range for chopping. And you can use paper towel to stabilize wounds, but can potentially get infected. That makes sense. And right. We gotta get some food in us, so... Chop chop. Oh, just assemble us into human flesh, I think. There you go. We're full up now. Oh, do you not see us? Well, I'm sure now you do. Burn tablets are helping with burns, okay. Nothing in there. What else we got in this place? Oh, the auto dock for healing. We do have a pierce wound, but we don't have any battery for it. So we're just going to have to leave it as is. Not even a serious pierce wound. It says self-healing, so I think that means we can just leave it on its own as long as it doesn't get more damage, it'll be fine. And yeah, we'll just say we want to get evacs. That way when we get to the elevator, we can just go up automatically. But still want to do a bit of... Okay, med node, so he's like the, he has the, what is that, the nail gun or the scorpion, yeah. Nice swing. More bullets for a gun. Ooh, I have no deal with this. Oh, nope, shoot that, please. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, shoot, that is not the one I wanted to do. Okay, I'm forgetting how to do the, uh-oh. Yeah, how is it that I, trying to remember the button for shooting with the, shooting without actually shooting at a specific thing. Let's see, what was it again? Yeah. I'm looking here. Looking. Yeah, I thought there's like a button I can hold and then oh, I think I see it. Attack with cursor. Where was it? Yeah. Okay, that and shift. He's trying to heal up, it looks like. Looks like his arm ripped off, or well, a leg. It's definitely not good for him. Alright. They're getting in range. So just chop him up. Okay, yeah, it's the shift button to shoot like that. Okay. Plastic, buckshot, and paper towels. Okay. That is a bunch of wire. Cool. Ooh, more of these poppies. Imagine you can use them for making painkillers or something. Just knowing what they're usually used for. And I think that's going to be everyone here, but let's look a little bit more. Especially if we see something that looks really fancy that we want to take with us. Oh, here's a ladder up to floor 2. Not sure why I couldn't find it the first time. Barrels of chemtrails for tox camo. Like some fancy gun. Banewind gain, which gives us perk experience for a couple things. Nice. And a research dump disk. I'll take that over our genes. No, we're getting hungry again. We've got some health for now, so we can afford to run a little bit while hungry. Alright, let's actually eat that rest of that the chunks and jelly, as the game calls them. And you can't actually make it off human body parts as well, so it really makes you wonder about what exactly is in this tin can. Alright, and the elevator is right up this way. Oh, I guess you have to break the door because it's just that damage from the explosion. Now let's get out of here. Job well done, team. Team of one, I mean. Took all the values and patched holes in boarding shuttles. And the PCPU with blunt ANCOM. A lot of questions about information quasi-morphosis research. Okay, yeah, looks like they didn't really take as much as we got. Replay transformer weapon parts. Some other things you already had. Yeah, I'll just drop off all the stuff we had in here and it gets auto-sorted. Also, unload your stuff here as well, since we're all done with this mission. Yeah, we'll get doing that. Oh damn, now this Pathfinder vest gets so beaten up. Guessing, you know, did that from, you know, getting all the shooting that happened, but... And yeah, just putting stuff here so that way it gets auto-sorted, because I did that when I pressed unload all, but not there, so... Just forcing the game to get everything sorted properly. There we go. So now I can look at our spacecraft, look at all the clone operators, the cargo holds, and various upgrades you can potentially get. We need a lot of things for each of these, like we're monitoring the create missions, which requires military unit, which I think I used up during the last mission. Whoops. Didn't know those experience items are actually like key things for making stuff. So let's see what kind of stuff we want to get. This basically lets us get more missions. Missions are important because traveling between systems takes a good while, so... And as you travel, all the business upgrade their stuff as well, so we want to remember what we want to get for each thing, so let's see. That's military unit, which is going to be something. This is armor parameters item chips, armor case, production blueprint, weapons case and prototype blueprint for making weapon parameters. Modification operator class chips beta. Research station specialist rosters. This is memory records and AI module for summoning an evacuation item evacuation cap, so we can like carry actually more stuff with us, it looks like. That's going to be useful. And genome from honoring things. Cloning control system biowaste tank. We actually have enough for a conveyor. Improves magnum crafting capabilities. And it needs a welding machine. Yeah, we can do that. That's what we need for the next thing. A gun bang magazine or cargo to get more slots for our conveyor. And for assembly time, we need clothes and hydraulic pump. Not sure I need clothes to make modern machines, but what do I know? It's the future. Maybe you can make clothes out of machines, it looks like. Alright. Oh. Yeah, basically now we can actually like use some more crafting resources to actually just make items here. Like all the stuff we saw in those missions earlier. I'm sure I'm supposed to be able to craft a lot of stuff as well. Also, I gotta wonder how you can use plastic to make synthetic chicken and beef. I'm assuming it's just like you make a bag and fill it up, but it is a little bit questionable. But good, at least you have that now, so what else we got for work here? There's like a stock market, you see all the companies here. Like Techland, who, you know, those guys we summoned. in like intro. You know, he's totally company. It's like things that weren't like, oh, that's like their missions right now. They're trying to in a PCP with classified data. I'm assuming that means by their. Yeah, I'm not exactly 100% sure. Like all these systems here, like faction tech, which like tells you like what kind of gear they can bring out on missions and provide you. Their assets and stuff, reputation. Yeah, definitely a lot of like information I'm not 100% sure about. You know, like Silver Zins are those guys who get to beat up. Trying to do a big struggle against our anarcho-capitalist order in our system. And down here we have Grasshopper Technology Soup. What's your deal, guys? A bit more about yourself. Oh, right, info. Okay, Transport Giant. Also got, let's see, engineering. We've got plant bridges into engineering construction. Dainty chemicals into chemicals and pharmaceuticals. Unshaped Belt, which is a bunch of pirates. Oh, there's another one that's a bunch of pirates. I'm not seeing them right now. In real where we're just into weapons and training the security personnel. These are the guys who, no, it's Ancom who own it. And I'll see like how much various things are worth. Which is important because you have to actually like do bartering with stuff to get things. As opposed to, you know, just like buying and selling cash. Yeah, so considered public enemies doing all our illegal work, we have to do bartering instead. Different stations want different goods, and we bring it up in the station warehouse so people will exchange with us. It's sort of, but it's worth it. Unfortunately, I don't have any items available, it looks like, so we can't really do anything. What do we do with poppy straw, though? I'm curious. I'm guessing that's like a thing we can craft with. Oh yeah, I can make morphine. Okay. If you had glass. Okay. Yeah, stabilizes wounds, can potentially heal wounds, helps with pain and Quasimorphus, but can get hooked on it. Alright, so that's what it's useful for. Alright, what was the big thing we're looking at getting next? It was... not here, it was over in... yeah, evacuation pod, AI modules and memory records. So let's look at the stock market and see who's selling, might be selling those. AI module... in memory records. Alright, we're outside of Phobos right now, so let's see. Where is Phobos anyway? I'm actually triple checking. Yeah, now we've got the solar system map. Right now we need Sliver, we need to go to Mars. But it's full of offers, so I don't have to return to its rightful owners, but I'm risk messing and come around myself. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, any of these two guys looking at those things belong to Devios or Demios. Yeah, basically orbiting around Mars right now. Looks like some of these have some missions associated with them right now. Where's Citadel 1 right now? Okay, Mercury. It looks like there's a big fight going on there right now, so maybe we're going to want to go to Ancom right now. Or what jobs do you have right now? Espionage, infiltration. Let's take a look. Also important to know that you can actually switch sides if you want on these missions. Very important to remember that. Ugh. You either gotta pick up an item or kill the infiltration teams. Let's see, so like some little bit of lore for the place if you want. Yeah, it might be good to get one good with SBN. What do they do again? Currently hosts the NCE, whatever that is. I'm not sure what the NCE is. Maybe maybe it's supposed to be like an older version. It's supposed to be the Solar Broadcast Network. Because I'm not seeing NCE anywhere else here. And Grasshopper, what's their tech? Laser handguns, some mine chips for unlocking more mercenaries, switchboards, batteries, and some bullets. And what about the transport guys? Hunter, so you can be like more like a cowboy. Yeehaw. Some basic item chips, clothing. We do need clothing for that one mission, that one thing we're looking at. Also with cabbage. Oh, can't actually look at the stuff we can get later on. Although you can't see here that they got like some sex dolls here, because you know, even in space people need that. Alright. We were thinking about going, if we want to go further down this route, we needed regular clothes, it said. Yeah, clothing, the hydraulic pump. What else can we get down here? Assembly time. Stuff in the queue. More slots for crafting. And more consumables after missions by buying a bunch of scavengers, apparently. See, it might be good to go down this route, but... Right, what can we get by going for the other side as well? Yeah, SBN, what do you give us if we help you? What could you give us if we help you out? A laser handgun, a mine chip, and a bunch of different types of ammo. And medical glue. And the difficulty is 4 either way. I think we're gonna go help out with Grasshopper for now. Oh, alright, gotta select our stuff as well. How wasn't let me choose her? That was odd. Alright. Okay, going back with you again, so let's get you some stuff again. Okay, your Hydra and your sawed off. Let's instead of going for that, go for like a SMG or something. We have an actual rifle. Not that I can tell. Okay, he's all used 9mm, so we're gonna want to stock up on those. I got some at least, so that's good. Alright, let me see, double check these. Okay, yeah. Laser sight means means you don't get crits, but you're helping this get crits. So you're more better doing knockback. You have the same range as the pistol though, so do you have anything else that could be a bit more range? Not really, unfortunately. I mean, the War Echo is, but again, it's pretty messed up, so we might have to just be careful right now. Okay. So, get your 9mm. I'm gonna get you 2, since I feel like I'm gonna eat through these quickly. And maybe want to get like an army knife as like a sidearm, just in case. Also, because, you know, you can eat stuff. people if we need to. So for armor, how about... I'll give you a people's front helmet just to give you some more pierce as well, since that's something bolts can do, if I remember correctly. Alright, food, let's go with some pasta with cabbage. Also mushroom noodles, why not? Medical supplies, some splints and bandages. Looks like we're gonna need more of those though, because we are getting kind of low on those. Alright, what do we have for infections? Let's go with one antibiotic thing. So we're going to want room for carrying stuff as well when we finish the mission as well. We will get paid for it though, at least, so that's going to be good. And I think we're good. Okay, colleagues from PLMC. Their HKS are nearby, so they probably know where it's located. Yeah, I just got to kill the infiltration groups. Yeah, this is good for quantity and vulnerability. They're properly built. Extract is absolutely necessary. Alright. So, you know, what they're saying is don't get distracted with tasks, but, you know, and seal a little bit here and there, just in case. Alright, where is the door here? Okay, it's Northwestern. Are those enemies or allies? I guess there's only one way to find out, is by actually going to check out in on them. Yeah, I didn't go into their stealth mode, which makes you go slow, but you can see an enemy in your inventory, it's free to mess your inventory. Alright, nice place got here. Just grab a water bottle while we're at it. And spare parts and nails, which are usually used for shooting your nail guns. Okay, now we're seeing what some of the enemies are. Looks like there's some to the left here. And nothing to this. Okay, there's a bit to like the south, which we'll get to. But first I want to grab all your stuff, of course. Ooh, memory records, we'll take that. And some of this stuff looks good, but we don't have the room for it. Paper towels for potentially patching up any holes in us if we want. Oh, there's charge in that one, so maybe we can use that one at least, but let's stick to our mission. Oop. Someone died here. Ooh, bullets, nice. Oh, they also got a storm as well. Armor case, which is a military good. We don't need those right now. Okay, it says there should be some down here. Oop. Are you on my side? I think you are. Okay, yeah, these are the enemies they were shooting, I guess. They were showing the allies on the map. Okay, that's good. So we're actually getting allies with us. That'll help make things a bit easier. Oh, these guys just have a big ol' head of cabbage on them. Just chow down on that. Good stuff. Oh, you actually have burger. Oh, rotten burger, so maybe not. Piece of flesh, which can potentially infect us because we're not playing as what's-her-name. Oh, it's got tin and some meat. Okay. So yeah, for this early mission, it's nice we actually have some allies with us who'll help us out. So we're going to let Doom do a lot of fighting, save some of our ammo and all that, you know? Okay, so yeah, go to the left here because that's where more of the fighting is. Alright, off to help out with everyone after I take my sweet time and grab anything that looks fancy. Oop. Here's someone. Alright. Oh, you don't even have a weapon. Okay. Oh, that's probably because I shot your arm off. That's probably why. So in that case... We'll just go for knife stab since... Oh, you bled out. Okay. Data miner. We'll use that for now just to see what's going on here. Might as well for this mission. Okay. You'll probably have to go down later on, but now let's once again go grabbing everyone's loot, because why not? We'll just call it like our side payment, you know? Alright, let's reload the pistol and grab a few more of these spare bullets. So what'd you drop? Okay, your Hydra 12. Okay, same thing, but without the laser sight. Oop. What have you got? Laser handgun. Let's see, you can potentially set targets on fire, so that's something to worry about. And your speed is 2. Okay, we've got a bunch of guys here. Free man. Free man for laser pistol. You just got your fists. Not like you're even bleeding or anything. You just got nothing there. Another free man. All right. Ooh, package of alcohol. Nice. I say if you could wear it. Ooh, hydraulic pump. We need that for what we're trying to make. Let's see. What do you want to get rid of? Yeah, the water bottle. All right. Carefully poke up here while we're waiting on those guys to move around a bit. And, you know, maybe we'll see if they can, like, head around and get distracted. And yeah, apparently someone just pooped in this garbage can. Nasty. Alright. You're still not doing anything, so let's take a careful shot at you. Okay, they're on their way. How's that injury? Not a big one. Okay, go for a bit of spray and try and get some of these guys as they move in. Ow. Ooh, okay, that was beam weapons. That was like this one. Ouch. Oh, you're panicking. Yep. Get you? Yeah, I can see like a little sphere thing. I think that means they're scared and they're running off. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to treat that. That is radiation burns. I don't have anything for that. Shoot. Okay. What else we got? Robo-Fist for augmented limb. Alright. You've got a Gallons. And you've got another fist. Yeah, just mainly going for some spray and pray right now to get a bit of shots on these guys. Alright. We can try the auto dock in here, because there was one in here, right? Maybe that can heal the radiation sickness. Yeah, this guy is going to die because of the injury to his chest at least, so that's going to be helpful. Okay, there we go. Our radiation sickness is gone now. Alright. There you are. She's gone with Gun Bang magazine. Alright, we need one of those for something we're trying to make. Alright. Excellent. How are you doing? You just got your hyper shirt. Oh, no, wait. Your Liberator, which is... Let's see, piercing gun. Alright. Oop. A bunch of guys here again. Oop, okay, that is fracture and piercing. Okay. At least you're getting some spray on these guys so you can at least get some injuries on them. Oop. Ooh, I think I puked because of an injury. Yeah, to my stomach. Okay, we're gonna need to get this stuff fixed. Alright, let's see. Piercing, contusion. Alright. Can't use that injuries when we're running. Let's see. And splint is for out. Splints for blunt damage, so we got a shoulder injury that can use it, but can't do anything for the stomach. Alright. Again, the shoulder injury, I think, is one that can heal on its own. I think. But we are taking damage from the stomach injury. We're gonna need to move in a second. don't see anyone else there, at least. Okay, good. Yeah, I thought we'd have enough run there. Yeah, clones die often. But we got a byproduct insurance, so we're gonna get some things. An emergency case and collect dismantle. Oh well. Where is that emergency case? Here it is. Alright, so at least got some stuff back at least. That's good at least. Selling another cool gear we were hoping to bring back, so let's see what other missions we can do or where we're gonna have to go next. So we do need to go to Phobos to... Oh, not Phobos. Where they say we need to go to deliver that data? It was... Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where they were talking about for delivering that data we need to get for that mission. Income property, which would be... Where would that be exactly? Okay, on Venus it looks like HIS United, so you'd have to just like go there and sell it if you want to give it to income. So let's go over to Venus. Yeah, Sub Rosa, right? Double checking right now because I want to make sure we go to the right place. HIS unveiled. Okay. Not seeing where it is. Oh, right, Venus itself. Okay. Here we go. This is where we want to go. I think we want to give it to him, so let's go there.
We can terminate orbit, sir. Confirm charge and go.
Yeah, and I have Francis back, so he did lose all his like experience from the first mission now.
Roger. In.
Yeah, you can see it takes a long time to travel between planets, unsurprisingly, so gonna hopefully have to get some more work in a bit. Oop. Is there not an appointed time to man upon Earth? Are not those days also like the days of a hireling? Certain earthly stars. Okay. Yeah, whatever, Six Hierarch. Whatever you say. Alright, so hey guys, I got your data back. So here you go. And now we got a bunch of stuff as reward for it, like class check for combat tactics. Some backpacks, some knives. Cool pistols, some other gear. Nice. Let's can buy different levels, like Bane level, which I'm not sure what that is. Some guardsman clothing and military units. Good work, mercenary. You constant rich with the SPN channels. Work for us and you'll become rich. Stay on our way, the cons will be dreadful. I hope we understand each other. I'm sure. Yes, sir. I can't stay into corporates. Boss, what's next? Speaking of Frank, out of your sense of justice. Let's guess all the system. Agent has since appeared the Quasimorphs. Corporate shuffle the market. Stations change owners on every day. Techland seems great for some awakening, squeezing corporations on Venus. Still versus insurance for peers acting on Mars. You should prevent them to get paid for it. There's no Quasimorphs there, so it'll be easier. Start work for anyone making the dominant part of the we're trying to maintain the status quo for the sake of long-term profit from the apocalypse. Also gonna decide that technically too big to start until humanity start fighting against it. It's up to you, boss. Alright. Let's at least look at the missions we got. Let's see. You've got Core Ward, MG, and RealWare fighting each other. You need to destroy some equipment or protect the cargo. Let's see. We do know that RealWare is like the military guys. Which is... I mean, it looks like there's a band bot. Yep. I don't know how to get rid of it off of this chat thing. Maybe if I refresh it, let me see. That's something I'm gonna have to ask about actually, and Yeah, I'll ask that real quick while I'm thinking about it. One moment, folks. Message on Squonk chat. We'll that. Oh, the bot. No, Siri or. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. That's how spammers are, you know. See, I thought they got some cool stuff, like deal with big new items. Well, that's where the War Echo came from. And we're helping fight against Core MG was the mining corporation. You got the disc saw thrower and nail guns. Probably gonna go for rear wear right now, because be real, where your stuff isn't that interesting core word. And straight bullet, which is between the Civil Resistance and Techland. You know, the Quasimorphs. Let me actually show their stuff real quick. Let's see. Oh, wrong button, keep messing up. Sawn-off pistol. A servo backpack, which has their servo arm slot. Seems better than my basic backpack. Some work clothes. Meanwhile, for Techland, what tech do you have? You got fancy stuff like just some skin organs, some pieces of flesh we can eat up. Let's get some essence and power or something. That's something I'm not used to. Act, which causes you damages you but heals at the same time, I guess. Weird. Some fancy daggers and a mace. A gun which does cold damage, I think. Yeah, let me see where it says. It shows what kind of damage it does. I'm not seeing where it says damage. Usually it says like blunt damage or whatever. Actually, tech level 2 actually, so you can get like a blowpipe here. Axe. This thing which very much feels like Mayan inspired or Aztec inspired. Some clothing. Charge these rags, which are very good at healing, but also cause Quasimorphosis and poisoning. And his healing substance, which is really good at healing, but also health at least, not wounds, but also causes that stuff. Yeah, since he's taking time from the companies to actually upgrade their gear. Like now you're near like level 2 now. I think it also experiences some enemies you can encounter on missions. So we're hoping real where we gotta, let's see. Check rearwards cargo. Okay. So let's go with Percy. He's a bit of a tankier guy. What's the Martin Mech infantry? Let's see. Resist all more resistance. Implant cooldown. Which I guess is good if you have implants. Robotic wounds. Augment resistance. Chance of ammo explosion is 12.7, which we don't have. Faster reloads. Yeah, better with heavy weapons, I guess. Okay. We don't have much of those right now, so we're just gonna have to go something more basic. So how about Scout of Hades for now? Alright, what is Scout Hades good with? SMG, shotgun, assault rifle. Oop, didn't mean to close all the way out. Yeah, Percy, you're gonna get, let's see. Okay, you just click on it, automatically sorts everything into its proper places. That's good to know. We'll grab that old one, and for the shotgun, we'll go with the Taiga M. What shells does he use? 12-meter buckshot? Okay. Alright, let's get the rest of your gear on as well first. Go with this tackle vest is not about to fall apart. Pants, let's go with the Shadow Pattern has a decent mix of stat resistances. And for shoes, let's go with, how about some Kevlar boots? That sounds good. Alright, 9mm is your backup weapon. Ooh, mouth getting a little bit itchy from just being thirsty, I guess. And yeah, definitely need to bring some more medical supplies this time. And just bring one antibiotic again, because I don't think we're going to need all of them. Alright, we can bring 2 actually, that's fine. And right, this is a defense mission, so we're going to have to be a bit careful about this one. I'm optimistic about it. Let's go. Eliminate them all, don't let the cargo be destroyed, got it. There's a way to skip that cutscene, but just like not have to like press the skip button. Let's see. The map shows where the objects I need to protect are. Go there and wait for visitors. Okay, so head up to the north. Alright, northwest, got it. Oop, not in there. Not in here either, but we'll take a peek what's in here while we're looking around.
This is restricted area.
Yeah, don't worry, we're on the same team, buddy. Mr. Cog and War Machine with their silenced eagle. Don't worry, if you die, call dibs on your stuff. What other containers are there we can potentially loot? Alright. Some explosive barrels, fun. Ooh. I wonder if there's like a time limit for actually getting to that area if I could fuck around too much. Okay, prepare to defend. And this is the good ones we gotta protect. Alright. I'm gonna do a workbench for whatever reason. Well, I mean, I obviously know the reason, but... Oh, they fixed the kit god already. Good. Nice job, team. I'm assuming they spawned with enemies and those guys got shot. So where is the next area we gotta go to? Oh, I actually got an achievement for killing without firing a single shot. Yep, I'm technically pacifist. All these other guys killed him for me. Hell yeah. Yeah, I practice pacifism in Anarcho-Capitalism. Alright, let's get to the northwest. I'm such a peaceful guy. I think they had achievements to as part of the 1.0 update. Oh, also, just noticed this as well. So yeah, basically, yeah, I can't see that skull project what it is, but if people die, they have a chance of like having a Quasimorph pop out of them, and those things are basically hostile to all humans. And that goes up over time, so we don't want to stay around too long. Alright, once again, gotta protect this stuff. Let's see if these guys actually show up this time, or if we're gonna have to... Oh. That door's just closing. Yeah, Echo Lapse, I think, means their chance of having a guy pop out when someone dies. Let's see. Oh. Hey! Okay, we've got an infected wound, but we're gonna have to deal with this chap. Yeah, same as me, but he works for someone else, so we know what to do here. Alright, let's see. Okay. Phenomenon which creatures torn from the inside of Quasimorph appears called Ecolapse. On the first turn, it's invulnerable as it fades between ours and theirs. At this point, we want to get to more advanced positions, so let's see. tall man. Just boss man luminous in mine. Swollen arm throbs menacingly. In that case, wielding limp for his weapons, so let's pull back a bit and... I got 3 from guys who are sort of lightly here. I would use the infection, but I'm gonna wait for it to see how bad it gets, and then we'll go pop a pill. Alright, what's your speed, by the way? Okay, slow, so... Then again, we can't just shock him like there. There we go. I'll take his leg for now. Alright, what's this corpse got? Anything interesting? Not really, okay. Let's poke our heads around real quick, just see if any guys are coming this way. Okay, not that I'm seeing. Oh, mission complete, cool. Yeah, before we head out, let's again just see what everyone's got and see if we can grab anything cool. Like, obviously the mercenary stuff we're gonna take off for us. Including a whole head of cabbage. As why not? Yeah, like it's just like some melee weapon you can use. Nothing super fancy. Okay, do have some stuff here like a crowbar. Yeah, I guess these are some of the other guys who are coming in. And some worker stuff, because, yeah, I think these guys are just like the labor troopers or whatever. Ooh, quad damage. It's actually an alcohol. That's kind of funny. Fullness, pain, quasimorphous, but can get you drunk. Yeah, that was a thing from, what was it? The, I'm trying to remember the exact name of it. It's been a bit. Yeah, it's from, what was it? Quake or Doom? One of those two. Ooh, quasimorphic data. So I'm not sure what the Bane level is. That might have to do with, like, that skull project that was... that we can look up, but don't really have any idea about what it is. Oh, look, the infection actually went away on its own. Nice. Alright. Again, we're just gonna fill our pockets with loot and then get out of here. Yeah, it's just like, thanks for guarding our cargo containers. By the way, where's all their other stuff? And then it shows me my pockets full of random junk. I don't know. But yeah, I think if that gets like 1,000 and bad stuff starts to happen. Didn't mean to waste a shell on that door. Where do you have those spare shells? Because I want to get as full of a sack as possible. There we go. There we go. And also, the higher it gets, the stronger the enemies that spawn are. So let's get out of here. Nice mission, guys. And by guys, I mean the other guys, not me. I just sat around for the first part. All right. And let's drop all the loot we got off now. Don't worry, we'll give us to you later. We just gotta drop all this loot off, and next time we'll start a mission with gift what we want to give you. Yeah, unload all, including the bullets. Okay, another short-term contract. Get their property again. This time, unabsorbed on through Venus. Here's our open to the Magnum. Okay. Generally written. Looks suspicious. More about seizing someone else's. Sam knows the ass and Peter belong to Fresco. Probably have some of their advanced research. Tempting target for many. You're just kind of the center of a conflict among several corporations, boss? Hell yeah. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'm getting kind of thirsty, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere, folks, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So first, let's again look at our potential upgrades that we gotta get. Okay, we're gonna need the military unit for getting new missions. Should be good because that means you have to travel less. Yeah, I admittedly didn't really look over what kind of stuff we got from the from the mission, from the victory, but that's on me. Okay, got some medical components for if we get that one later on. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but that could be good. Ooh, training is going to be good too, to purposely get passive buffs while we're waiting on stuff. Conveyor. How many bandages do we have right now? It doesn't say in this menu, but let me check our cargo holds. Okay, we can't check here. Where do we check again? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, 2 bandages. We actually have an okay amount right now, I think. Yeah, don't mind any little noise. Just grab a little freeze pop for myself since my throat was a little sore. Not like too bad, but just sort of be nice to just grab one of these. Alright, so nothing too important for what we currently need right now, at least, but we did get some payment, at least. Okay, some of the alcohol actually would have been required for this. Just like bribing with gold bars, lunches, and booze to get some nice whistleblowers. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. And then for diplomatic protocol, we got a bribe with booze and the Quasimorphosis sensor. Better race. So next time we get a dark night, you don't want to hang on to that, so we can make use of our monitoring more. But once you get it, of course, because it's definitely good. It means we can do more missions and have to travel less. Yeah, the big thing I still want is, what was it? Yeah, the capsules. So AI modules and memory records. What training can we do here right now? And yeah, there are Quasimorphs here we can trade with if we want. Probably not a good idea to usually, but, you know, since they're, you know, monstrous creatures, but hey. Right, we need... You do have a biowaste tank here, which could just say keep around for the genome once you get that, but again, just double checking. It's AI module memory records. Those are things you really want. Oh, can have the same price everywhere, right? The stock markets, I like to see the prices on everything. Any of you got what we're looking for? Yeah, it's AI module and something else, which I'm immediately forgetting about. Yeah, I gotta go look again. Was the to-do memory records? Okay. Where do they sell those? If you want to go selling or buying. Yeah, that's kind of, those are all far away right now. Saturn's over there. And where's the other ones? Jupiter, of course, is far away. That's like 3 months. So that's going to be a while if we go that way. And finally... Okay, that's not too far, but What about the other thing we need for that? Just doing some planning right now. Yeah, it was the memory something, whatever it is. Memory. Nope, that's military unit, not memory unit, or whatever it is. There we go. Okay, a lot of them are being sold at Mercury, so we could go there next if we're looking for missions, but... Let's see. We do have missions there, but they're going to expire by the time we get there, so no telling if there's going to be work there when we get there. So we may just want to do some work here first, and then we'll figure out what we want to do. One sec. What was that thing we had one thing for, but need another? Again, we could also get the bio-waste here, so we're going to need that in a bit. Oh. Again, I went back a little too far there. Let's see. Yeah, military unit. Where's the military units being sold at? It was a bit high up on the list. Oh, you and V's selling it, which we're right at. Yeah, we do have to pay a bit of a markup for it, unfortunately. Charts are nice, but think about these stuff. Oh, they're only buying certain things, it looks like. That's what's going on. They don't want the quasi samples and not like the gun. Alright, I see. So it's going to be a little bit tougher to actually sell stuff to people. Alright, so in that case, you're going to have to do a bit more work here to get stuff. So let's see, we can either help the Silver Resistance, fight Tectlan, or we can do the vice versa. They're going to want to fight the Quasimorphs. Just always feels right to do that. Even if, you know, this place is we're in like a nightmarish ANCAP dystopia, as people often joke about with this game. Alright, so what gear do we want to give everybody? Give you the SMG, because that's definitely going to be good. Uses 42, so that's going to be nice. Go with this Hydra 12. Some 9mm in there. I know some of these guys use cold weapons that do like cold damage, so we're going to want something that can help out with those. I should bring along some cigarettes, because those help with quasimorphosis, and we're going to be dealing with a lot of them this mission, I think. Now let's see, what else? Some grenades, maybe? I'll take a few of those. Inright gear, let's see. Gonna go with that nice Kevlar mask we got. Shadow pattern, that's also pretty nice. Backpack, of course. What else we got for pants? Pants and shoes. And for pants, let's go with... These are all pretty torn up, so let's just go with some jeans, I guess. Yeah, sorry, bud. Not the nicest pants, but there's some pants. And we'll go with synthetic chicken for our food. Alright, let's grab a few basic bits of gear just in case. You know, basic medical supplies. Not the best, but... Or I can actually use these chips and lock stuff. This is the MG359, which is that turret, if I remember correctly. And yeah, grab these tablets just because I think the enemies can use the ice attacks. I know they have those weird guns, and I remember from playing earlier in the game, early demos and stuff, so we'll get those. So you have to pick up this thing and then evacuate with it. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go find this thing we've got to get. I imagine it's going to be deeper not on the first floor, but who knows? Alright. Oh, and we're already at grasp right now, which is fairly high. Or it's just like relatively high for a beginning mission. And yes, I'm just grabbing water from the sink because it could be useful. And plastic and tin, since that's craftable stuff for later on. Like, I think we just turn plastic into the food if we find a workbench. But we are going to want to be quick about this again, because again, the Quasimorphs can be nasty. Ooh, wire. Ooh, robot and some Venusine innards. Again, not sure about the power and stability stuff it mentions there, but can't grab glass since I remember we can use that to make some morphine with the poppies. So maybe there's some folks going to want to sell some drugs to us. And yeah, I'm taking the AR just so we can have an ally just in case we need it. We are going to the south, so let me actually... Okay, can't see anything there. Oop. There's something down there. It is an acolyte. Okay, yeah, so he's just basically got a organic stagger, and that's about it. Okay. Shouldn't be too dangerous if they get close. Nice shot. There we go, he's not gonna have a good time. Already burning up. What's that? Just a glass bottle? Okay. Yeah, he should be dead soon, so I'm not too worried about him. Yeah, with the Quasimorphs, I think are kind of like fakely Mayan, Incan, or Aztec, or one of those. I want to say Aztecs and Soldier tends to be one of the more bloodthirsty of... Oh, his friends have shown up. Let's see, what have you got? You've got a paw, natural limb. You move at 3, which means you can just close to me next turn. Slave. And another slave, so those guys we don't have to worry about as much, but I'm a little about you with your speed, so let's go after you. Oop. Stay back, bucko. Okay, good, you're gone, so now we should have easy time with the slaves. And they move, what, 2 per turn? Okay. Okay, that slave has a mace instead. Yeah, the names do sound very, like, Aztec themed. So I wouldn't be surprised that's what they were. Ooh, nice crit. And this guy's had his foot blasted, so he's gonna be having a bad time. In fact, I think he's actually gonna die next time he tries to move at us, because he takes damage every time he moves. Alright. Let's not waste too much time. Let's get to floor 2. Especially we are kind of full up on gear already. Alright. Does it say where the item is on our map? Doesn't look like it. Let's not go into stealth mode right now. You still want to be going somewhat quickly. Ooh, chemical processor. That looks interesting. I think I'll take that over the water. Alright. Yeah, next week's gonna be fun with more Pop-Up Arc stuff going on. I'm mostly looking forward to both the Civ 5 game, which is gonna be fun, because I haven't really played that in a while. I've been playing like some of an archipelago, just like get back to the swing of things. Just like remember all the rules and stuff, how to work it. Ooh, that's nasty. Also, Bleak, of course, because that's gonna have that big update that's coming out soon. So hopefully we can get a lot of people get to that area and show it off for people. Assuming they're gonna be kind with the crowd control, of course, because you know, crowd control means people are bound to try and mess with us for funsies. But you know, it's fine if we get killed by people who want to kill, stick the Scoutmaster on us and stuff. You know, like doing some instead of letting us get to the end. That's fine. It's for a good cause, I'll say. Ooh, more plastic. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a good time. Chitin again. I'm not sure about what this stuff can be used on. Like what the essence stuff is for. I think it's like some pact thing, which I think is new was new since the last time we played this. Just like some cool stuff that can happen if you actually side with the Quasimorphs. Fire extinguisher. I'm good. Oh, you can use the armor plate if you have like robotic parts for healing those, I think, is what's saying. Skin, which I'm not going to eat. Rusty metal for more repairs. Pretty quiet up here for a 5-star mission. Yeah, they did say this was the 5-star one, right? Oh well. Maybe it's just like 5 stars for this point in the game, but... Oh, here are some folks. Okay. Ooh, nice shots. Okay, good. And this acolyte is definitely gonna die with that bad shoulder you gave him. Oh, you got friends. Okay. You've got the gun now, which does entropy damage, I guess. Okay, it's under cold, it looks like. They're very slow, so I'm not sure we're gonna even be able to shoot at us. Okay, nice sly shot. We got stun even, okay. Oh, okay. There we go, okay. Yeah, I gotta remember that I can actually move around when I'm reloading. Gotta remember that so I don't just like stand in place when I could be doing stuff. Fried spider, huh? I think I'm good for now. Especially since Ignite here can make the Quasimorph focus thing go faster. Alright. Storage, fire extinguisher, which we don't really need. Okay, let's think it's gonna be down here then. Yeah, we're excited to play some more stuff next week. I'm trying to remember how many more weeks of it we have. Like, there's 1 or 2 more weeks, I want to say. And also started doing some Once Upon a Katamari for an archipelago. It was good to do that since it has kind of fits with the time travel theme we're going for. It has like some stages that take place in the past. Okay, this looks like something up here. What do we got? Station elevator. Okay, it goes deeper then. Alright. So yeah, definitely want to keep moving since we're full up on inventory space and want to try and get to this thing as quick as possible. Alright. Nothing's seen in here yet so far, so let's keep moving. Let's got some rocket music here for what's basically just like moving around this place. Oh, you can get stuff out of these. Wasn't 100% sure, but wanted to give it a shot. Both that's in to check it out and to shoot at it. Alright. Oh, here's the door. Okay. Some jeans, but we've got better jeans right now. These ones don't come pre-shredded. Oh, you can also close doors with the right click. Didn't know that. Spider and rusty parts. Well, these actually help upgrade booster weapons thing. That's interesting. Oh, I guess it asked me for specific weapons. Yeah, just as weapon components, so I didn't know if what it could be used for. Okay. Poppies. I think we're gonna nose for now. Some general action drugs, I guess I'll take for now. Just in case you have to deal with poisoning, I guess. Nice, more plastic. Could use some more of that just in case. Alright. I'm a little nervous walking past any exploding barrels, but I am not seeing too much. Oh, hi guys. Let's see. Slave, 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 and a slave. Okay. We can handle this. Alright, you're gonna die because your stomach's blown open. And now let's just go for this one as soon as it's... What'd you say about my mother, buddy? There you go, get out of here. Oh, hello. Okay, possessed. Ready to fight even with bare hands and pretty tanky, it looks like. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Do you want to move back a bit? I think so. Luckily, these guys also use melee, so we can just spray into them right like this. It would be nice if there's just like a way to cancel reloading if you like accidentally hit that button, since you are literally right next to each other. Alright, let's get a bit of distance and spray away. And okay, your leg is looking bad, so get back a bit. And yeah, there definitely is like gun. Alright. Do we need to waste ammo on you? No. You're gonna die, let's get closer. Okay. Alright, there we go. Just think I want to use any of this stuff for maybe some quick food, because remember, using our skills automatically happens and it does make us more hungry. Now let's go through some spider, I guess. Okay. It takes some damage, but it's only like a little bit. We're okay. Even if the Quasimorphs aren't getting stronger now because of eating some spider. Oop. Alright, rusty metal. Some body parts. Alright. I saw something over there. What's that? Another possessed. Okay. It's fun these guys walk around a bit. They're not going to do too much, but also just realized we're out of ammo for a war echo. So we may want to go look for some extra ammo. See if they have anything besides just all this weird alien stuff. Rails, gasoline, chemtrail, nothing there we can use. Alright, nothing here. Gotta get moving. Alright. Okay, we've got some more guys. All three being these possessed guys. Let's, again, spray it into the crowd and try and get some injuries off on them. Alright. Is that guy moving out of 3? He was. Okay. Okay, good. Ooh, okay, fractures. It's not a bad one, though, so we can just beat him up, I think. This guy's got some morphine. Nice. I should take it over what I want to get rid of right now. take it over the glass right now since that is good stuff. And let's take some, how about 5 turns? I'll take some quad damage. One more round never hurt anyone. Indeed. Unless it's the one we shoot into people. Those ones definitely hurt. Yeah, should stave off the bad times for a bit longer. Alright, empty room. Oh, let's get back. Yeah, up here, so we gotta go. Ooh, look here, what do we got? Dog teeth, which are for something. And if you need to see innards, which we can't carry because we're full up on stuff. Alright. Rags. Which is just like some low level healing stuff. Okay, another floor. Jeez, how many places does floor have? Well, like 4 or 5 maybe? Alright. Oh, I see next under. That must be it. Okay, we're on the last floor then. Okay, good. I was getting a bit worried because we're currently at Plenum, which is, I think, the second highest, or like the bad stuff starts to happen. I forget exactly. Spear burger, rotten now. So, how much food do we have? What is our max satiety? It doesn't say. I think we're good eating a burger. It'll only poison us for a little bit. We can regenerate the damage, right? Ooh, 42 bullets. Those are, I think the ones are this gun hat use. Okay. Nice. Okay. Got a bit more ammo for that gun. Good. Ooh. And here's our mission goal right there. Nice. Okay. What do we want to drop for it? How about these drugs? Here we go. Yep, we're ready to go, but I want to poke around a little bit more while we're here since we have time. Just in case you see like any any gear they have, that might be useful to steal for ourselves. Oh, hi guys. Right, what is your speed? Slow, so let's get a bit of distance. And what, I hit you right in the head. Nice. Yeah, I'm mainly just going for like these big shots to try and get the injuries off on these guys to hopefully slow them down. Like that one. Now he can't run and he's gonna get hurt every turn he walks. You're at 2 health and you're at a little bit more, so I'll shoot you. There you go. Nice. And he has check down here. 797 bullets, that's tempting. I want to get rid of something for it. I feel like a single 42 bullet is going to be that amazing, so actually, better yet. There we go, now we have the ammo for it, the room for it. But yeah, let's get out of here. Good job. Yep, you value Carl exchange for useless rock. So what do we get? I'll burst, which is the servo backpack. Pump some of these discs for throwing or shooting at people. Work clothes, gasoline, and a pressure mine. Nice. And once again, you strip down to your boxers and give me all your stuff. Good job. So let's take a look at the spacecraft again. I think we can get an upgrade now that we've gotten some of these things. These are definitely closer. Oh, those are regular clothes, not work clothes. Okay. Thought those are what we're looking for, but I guess not. Still need the military unit. Still need armor cases and prototype blueprints. I still need these things. This is AI memory records. Yeah, the military unit, where we got those again? Let me double check the stock market for the military unit. Alright, can buy them here potentially, but we have stuff we can trade for them. Just quasi samples and we don't have enough to buy it. Okay. I'm not sure you're supposed to tell what they want from you and what you can sell for them. Oh well. What's your backpack compared to our usual backpack? A little less size, but has the servo arm slot. Not sure what that is for exactly, but it'll be useful. Now let's see. First corporation, got find active guys and come on to get. New stage still existent. Okay. Okay, let's go for this income equipment one. We're going with Percy again, so let's get you your stuff again. Yeah, the War Echo is nearly out of ammo, unfortunately. Alright, let's unload that one. We can hopefully find you somewhere down there, but I'm not holding my breath, which is why I'm going to give you the Veteran's Knife. Just in case we run out of stuff. Wait, we do have more 42 bullets, my bad. Okay. I'll give you like 2 stacks just in case. I'll grab some 9mm for that one as well. Okay, it gives you like a 3rd arm slot. Cool, okay. See how the little servo arm carrier knife then? Nice. That explains it. And again, we're going to give you the nice Kevlar stuff along with just a pair of jeans, I guess. Sure. And your vest is, as usual, going to be the Pathfinder. And right, once again, getting you some... I'll give you the Bomb Star, since again, I'm pretty sure there's some... They use some ice weapons, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure where I got this rotten human skin from. I think we were just carrying it around with us when we left the mission. And again, some cigarettes just to deal with the Quasimorphosis since we're on Venus. And I think we should be good. We'll definitely be using up some of these 42 bullets. So I don't have to worry too much about like carrying around too much. And yeah, I'm just double checking, being sure. Okay. Talking about augments and implants. Yeah, they place their body parts, but they require different meds to treat wounds. Yeah, I can sort of see, like, with this, it says I can use plastic to potentially treat blunt wounds from a human or quasimorph. Armor plates can be used for robot body parts. Now I was just taking a peek at that for now. Oop. I don't want to go all the way out of the mission. And you can gain ranks if you get the experience capacitor, so like the more you use them, the more you can actually get some levels on them so they get stronger. But let's start our next mission. Likely locate somewhere deep underground, look for the elevator. Jude screws right into territory colony. Other signals, but they might be some real marauders, some former Fresco sec officers, fugitive PMC mercs, perishable nurses, and so on. Shouldn't be any problems. Yeah, I'm sure, besides the Quasimorphosis, you know. It'll be fine. Alright. Oh wow, don't even have a map on this stage. Okay. A little worrying. Especially we're already at grass, but we'll try and move quickly. Stop, occasionally to loot some cool stuff, but not spend too much time. And right, control to force walk. Oop. Okay, nothing in there. It was open already. But yeah, aside from that, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for next week. I forget exactly what's going on next week in terms of like any big game releases. I did finally get the $25 from the Party Animals tournament I was in a few weeks ago, finally, but what is going on that week? I don't think too much. I did apply for like a key or two, but we'll see. I'll have to think about what I want to do. Especially since that... Oh, hello. Mecha Marine. Strongest and bravest career companions get access to best weapons, can improve himself on the battlefield with the greatest benefit for the employer. Okay, so he looks fairly normal at least, so... Oh, okay, ouch. Well, I would be able to avoid getting hit right away, but... in that case... let's move back a bit and force him to actually come to us. Oh, got two guys. Oh. Nice throw, numbskull. I'm gonna hide. Oh, great. Now I've got more guys coming in. You're a Hydra guy? Okay. Oh, didn't mean to go for single guy, but... okay, now I've got some Quasimorphs, so... again, they are hostile to everyone, like me and enemies, so... if he goes after them, that'd be nice. But I think he's gonna go after me since I'm closer. Oh. Yeah, go after the Quasimorph, please. And just in case he comes in this way, we're gonna go on multi-fire.
Hold on, you're gonna make it.
Yeah, hold on, you're gonna make it. She says she walks right in front of my gun. Yeah, real operator. Signature sample, everything's here. Looking for the same thing we are. I'll take along for certain my told Somo less than to say to Ancom. Let's see their reaction. But yeah, not too much going next week for a game release other than Ledger Bound, which looked interesting, but that's still cool. I think the main thing I'm looking at right now is Elderfield, because that's sort of hard or Stardew Valley looking game that's coming out soon. Okay, just your max health is down from that. Nothing like actual... no damage over time. Oh, there goes another one. Oh. And this guy's got... there we go, that's what I want to see. Some deep wound to his head. Oh. Shooting at the door, but I think he's dead now. Oh. Oh, ow, that was... what was that you threw? Oh, you threw an arrow at us. Jeez, that... rude. You're supposed to shoot those from a bow, you jackass. Yep, real tech fighters. Corporate transponder Chronophs are not covered by NCE. Episodes are rare, but good for changing to use about true balance. So there are two capitalist resources and prototypes being unveiled. Okay. First, let's take a look at what he did to us. Piercing, damage return, okay. There you go, should be a bit better. And again, I'm just in the kind of loot everything from these guys right now phase since... oh, hi. Okay, there you are. There's someone. Ouch, okay. Let's move quickly out of here so let's just bleed out and check on our gear, our injuries. Let's see. Okay, self-healing. And that's gonna need more healing. All right. Okay, should be dead now, so let's take a look at these capsules they sent out. Experimental handgun, which is entropy damage. It's pierced through. Interesting. And this stuff, which is... Again, I'm not sure what exactly it's for, but... I'll take it. And it's... Oh, that's the ammo for this gun. Okay. Oh, Airbrand throwing knife. I see. That was compared to this gun. 3848. Yeah, it's definitely some good looking stuff, so we'll use that for now. Oh, hi. Alright. Alright, good. Ooh, big pal. This guy had a bunch of alcohol in him. Nice. Wait, we've got to do some organizing so we can fit this booze in our inventory. Not in our livers, as you might think, as good as it is. Ooh, portable shield, interesting. I don't know, I'd want some too, but oh well. Some of that. And some more Quasimorph gear. Oh, right, from the Acolyte. That's a cute pistol, which is not as good, so we'll just hang on to this for now. This corpse says buckshot, and it says Quasimorph sensors and some nanobot charges. Well, I guess there's like grenades. Okay. Yeah, I do want to use some of this stuff for, but alright, I do want this because I think there's like a thing that uses it for one of our upgrades. Alright. Also, I noticed that our gun is just about to fall apart, which is not great, but we're gonna need to find something to fix it with. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we actually got that's glass I'm looking at, not like just something I can walk through. Alright. Alright, still we're gonna cook all this stuff, like, let's see. Smoked lizard, which also causes the Quasimorphs to come out. Also procs cannibalism, which is a little weird, but yeah, I can put canned food, which includes actual meat in there, and that makes not cannibalism anymore, interestingly enough. Quasimorphic moonshine, interesting. Which actually causes the Quasimorphs to go away if you eat it. Goulash, some fried meat. Yeah, I guess apparently Quasimorphs just like eating like raw meat and stuff, or just like meat that isn't in a can. Interesting enough. Not sure I fully understand them, but, you know, there being some other dimensions, what do I know? Oh, and let's get out of stealth. Again, I want to move a little bit quickly since we still have the Quasimorph thing going on. Oh, that is... gun. And now our gun's broken, so we're gonna have to get a new one. Alright. So we'll have to figure out a way to fix it up later if we find something. Alright. Okay, good. Oh, shit. Okay. I totally missed that one. Let's see. Oh, nice shot. Okay. So how's our foot looking? Not bad. Alright. Yeah, I thought I could cut something out of here that would help with the, fix it, but it's just like robots and various components. Okay. Actually, the fabricator. Let me take a peek at that real quick. Can I make anything that could fix the gun? Rusty metal armor plates and springs. Don't have any of those. Okay. Ooh, weapon parts. Okay, we can use those to fix this. It does permanently hurt the accuracy, though, which isn't great, but it's something we gotta do right now. All right. Suffice communication jammer. If I try the channel B3, so don't hesitate. Shoot. Sounds like a plan. All right, now I can see everything on here. All right, nothing in here. Where's we gotta go here? Oh, okay, not here. Looked promising, so look like dead end of some sort, but okay, I've got to get moving. Let's actually do some sprinting because we've got a hammering about how far this is going so far. Oop. Oh right, can't use doors when sprinting. Always forget about that. Obviously notes about no items while sprinting, but not no doors while sprinting. Oh, who's there? Okay, what do we got here? Some acolytes, some marines. Here, a grenade going out. Oh, it's going our way. Okay. And we've got a Hulk. By certain signs, you can understand soul mass used to be man. This is how fast you're very slow. Oh, they explode when they die. Ouch. Okay. I didn't know that. We're alright, though. That is a basic marine. Ow. Alright. Okay, how are we doing? Pierce wound, infections, fracture. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And I'm not sure if the auto dock is working, so we're gonna go quickly. Let's see. Fracture, blunt, pierce, pierce. Alright. Jeez, where'd all you guys come from? Who are you people? Alright. Okay, we gotta fix his foot somehow. Oop. Okay, more Mecharenes. At least they're coming right to us, so we're able to shoot them down as they approach. Oh, hemostatic, that can be something we can use. Hydrogel bandage, okay. And we got an extra AC echo compared to ours. Let's switch to that one then. Alright, so let's see. Blunt and piercing, alright. This should help with the healing those things. And let's see, what was that? Blunt and pierce. Okay, those don't actually heal up any injuries we got. Mustard patch, that's good for frostbite injuries. Well, let's... Hey, got a shoot for bleeding to death at least. Yeah, where do all those guys come from? Jeez, it's just like suddenly there's all the blowjob brothers just pop out of nowhere and beat my ass. Alright, let's try that one more time, and then we'll see how much time we have left before we finish up. I usually end at 5, but we'll see. Got a lot of guys, so let's go with Francis, who's again going to be Scout of Hades, since that's like kind of that we know and love decent bet. All right. Just burn this for comparison's sake. Oh, these both use 42 bullets. And I'm not seeing much in our inventory, unfortunately, in terms of 42. And we don't have any rifles we can use for that, so, That's less than great, but what about our gear? What can we use? Grab the helmet. At least got our cool pants, some cool pants now. Our shirt will go with the glory, since a lot of these guys are just shooting bullets at us. Ooh, big backpack. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. And yeah, the tactical effect is about to fall apart, but it's all we really have for now for vests. It's definitely still like a bit of a tougher game. They gotta think about stuff and... See, I'm not like the best at it by a long shot. Like, I think at one point they didn't even have like these little care packages you get if you fail a mission. I want to bring these first aid kits because we're definitely going to need these. Antibiotics, definitely going to take some of those as well. Now for guns and ammo. I have to take like a sidearm for now, because I definitely want someone that's going to be good against these guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with something that uses some 9mm, because we do not have any spares. And some grenades as well. We're going to need those against some of these real weird guys, whatever. Alright. Let's try this one more time and we'll see about what we want to do for the stream. Alright. Where are we now? Yeah, this map does change every time, just so you know. So we can't, like, do any meta knowledge. I'm pretty sure, at least. Alright. And we've got our guys right already. I thought right clicking would have closed the door. Shoot. Okay. It's just a scratch, we're good. Okay, quick, let's go for some good sprays in here and try and get some of these guys hit. Get a few injuries on these guys, like this guy is enraged. Good. Oh, you got Starwalker Light Saw, interesting. You got a fancy weapon, it looks like. Yeah. I know, as he said, I told you so. How much does it take to reload? 4 AP, I think we can manage that. Alright. Oh, we only have 2 bullets left. Shoot. Okay, in that case, we're gonna have to get shooting our basic bitch pistol. Okay. You're using melee, so we can just try and poke away at you from a distance. if you're running at us, so how about... Oh, right, that's where you're going, doing this little damage fall off. Right, sneak to the side so you don't have line of sight on us as we clear out your inventory. Okay, batteries work. That's what you're using for ammo. Okay. How are you looking? Okay, that's a dent, so you're just slow, not healing. It's just not going to do damage, so... Let's at least poke up here. Alright, no one there. Oh, I see us again. Okay. He's liable to hit the tree, so no point in that. Let's wait from up here and get a bit of range. Make sure our gun's nice and full of ammo. There he is. Ow. Okay. High contusion. It's not gonna... Oh, there we go. Okay, tall man is slow at least, so we can get some distance from him. Alright. Alright, one more round, and now I can blast them. Yeah, I think again, since he's injured, we can just like carefully, slowly chip away at him with... Well, especially since now he's gotta walk up to us. There we go. And now we get the payload. What do you got? Alright. Some cool grenades. Ah! Bastard. Alright. That's it. Alright, you're dead from that. Yeah, shit, where were you 5 seconds ago? Eesh. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if mother's just showing up all of a sudden, jeez. Alright, another tall man. How are injuries looking? Just a scratch, it says. Alright. Oh yeah, someone threw down an MSG, it looks like, according to that text there. Alright. I know you're over here, so... Come on, it says 95%, hit him. Alright, there we go.
Turn on buzzers.
Could you not turn on your buzzers, please? Just let me run. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay. Yeah, maybe we weren't supposed to go to that mission just yet. But yeah, I'm just thinking now, because I'm just... I don't know why, but again, I just feel like with the game, for some reason, this game, people aren't that interested. I don't know, I just had this feeling when I played back in the, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go see if we can raid out too, because it is getting kind of late, and I feel like I am kind of getting pretty messed up here, so let's go see if we can raid out too. Who else is doing stuff for Papa Barks this evening? Let's see. Oh right, Fox, it's his birthday. He's doing birthday stream today, so we can go right on over to him. He's got, looks like Hey Fizzy J, Serena, and Sophie there, so we're gonna go right on over to him, but folks, hope you had a good time at least. So we're gonna be back tomorrow to play some Archipelago. I've got Once Upon a Katamari going on then, but yeah. Hope folks had a good time today at least, and I'll see you then, so take care everyone and have a good evening. See you soon.